Moadim l'simcha, everyone. Shalom. Rabbi Eric Solomon here in Raleigh, North Carolina, in my sukkah in the Booth Holiday Festival of Vus, here with the four species, Arba Minim, an etrog, a citron, and my lulav, which has a palm and willow and hadass and myrtle together, as commanded by the Torah and interpreted by the rabbis. I'm offering this very early in the morning of Sukkot, and I want to dedicate this teaching. Tragically, last night, there was this horrific mass shooting in Raleigh, about 5-6 miles east of where we live. There still are details yet to come out. We'll learn more tomorrow, though we believe a number of people were killed by a shooter, and we're extraordinarily shaken and upset. It's hard to even put words to it. I just want to dedicate this teaching this morning to, sadly, those who died and to their families. We're holding them in our prayers. And please, God, more information as we hear. We are so grateful for our first responders and law enforcement. This, with God's help, we must do something to stop this. But I'm gonna hold there till we have more information. We appreciate all your prayers and support. What do I want to talk about? The Torah commands us to bring these species together on the holiday of Sukkot and to wave them together and celebrate with them. And one of the messages of the holiday is there's 4 parts, and each one of them is different. The citron has smell and taste. The willow has no smell and taste. And there's a midrash describing how each part of this is different. In fact, the lulav, the palm branch, is strong. Others are more flexible. And describes this as being one unit, as being a unity, agudah achad. And what's powerful about this as a model for community is that it's one connected unit. You wave them together and shake them as one, hold them in your hands. But they're different. They have different qualities. They're different ways, one would say, and according to one interpretation, of being Jewish, but even the world. But what's cool about this as a model of community is that they're all different. You bring them together. Yes, they're together. It's a sign of unity, of coming together, of a common connection. But like the lulav, it has a backbone. Meaning no one here the lulav doesn't have to become an etrog, the etrog doesn't have to become a willow. They are all individual, unique people, but they come together. And the question is, how do we do that? It's a complex question, not enough for this short Torah teaching of morning Torah, but I'll quickly say, something I've learned as a rabbi, what binds a community together, hopefully a diverse community, where there are people in my synagogue that are more like etrogs than lulavs, etc., is not that everyone has to be the same or agree on everything, certainly politically or Jewishly politically or even religiously 100%. Yeah, there's some core values and a willingness to listen to each other. But ultimately, what connects us together may not be the way we see, let's say, politics or see certain policies, but I think the way we go through life. Every etrog has a lifespan. It starts beautiful like this in the holiday, and we keep ours for a while, and 3-4 months from now, or even less, it's gonna be dried up and small. The willow, I had to replace already this week. It has a lifespan. The hadass, the myrtle, definitely is as well. Interestingly, the lulav itself lasts pretty long. But even that has a lifespan of freshness. What's that mean? All of these things may not agree on who they are and what they are, but they all will change, they will wither, and they all will eventually die. And what binds people together is life experience. What we share together is we're all going through this journey together of life. We're all struggling in life. So even if we cannot always connect over our views on how the world should be, we all can usually connect on the fact that life can be hard. So if we want to say how you build community, it may not always be about what we believe, 100%, or build a country or a nation, 100%. It may be about the fact that we're all on this journey together. As a rabbi, that's where I find I'm able to connect with people, and people connect with me, even if we don't agree on everything. We can still be agudah achad, based on our life experiences. Wishing all a joyful end of Sukkot for those who celebrate. Please, God, holding people in our prayers here in Raleigh. Thank you for your prayers and support. And Shabbat Shalom.